Lin has one day for his parents. What would he do to make Lin happy? Okay.
Good evening, Toastmasters. Thank you very much. Guests. My name is Lin. I come from Canada. I've been here for about 7 months now. Some of you already know that recently I went back to Thailand to visit my homeland, as I was born in Bangkok. I have been separated from my mother for over 25 years. So for me, not only was it a great experience to visit a foreign country I've never been to before, but also to reunite with my mother. The question asked was, what would you do if you had one day to make your parents happy? And as soon as I heard this question, I thought about my 9-day visit to Thailand. Of course, being on the flight going there was very, very nervous. For those of you who I've contacted hours before my flight, you knew that I almost didn't want to go on the plane because I was so afraid. Without seeing my mother for 25 years, I didn't know what I was going to say. I didn't know how I was going to react. Would she remember me? Would I remember her? Well, 9 days was the most fun and wonderful experience in my life of 39 years. It turns out that my mother and I never really had 25 years between us. She remembered me like I was her son the day before she let me go with my father to Canada. She remembered all kinds of details from when I was a little boy. And I vaguely remembered her singing nighttime stories or songs to me before going to sleep. But in 9 days, in order to make her happy, I tried my best to learn Thai. I learned cooking. I wasn't shy about shopping. I went to the stores. I tried to speak at somebody's cup. It's not somebody's cup, it's somebody's cup. My name in Thai is Chai, and everywhere you go, Chai is yes. My mother broke out in tears every day that I spent time with her. And they weren't tears of sadness, they were tears of happiness, because she saw me trying to recapture 25 years of lost time. What was it like, I asked my mom, what would it be like, what was it like for you to let me go? And to not be with me for 25 years. And now I'm here in Thailand with you. I wonder, what would it be like had I not have left? And in the 9 days that I spent with my mother, I tried so hard to recapture 25 years of lost time. And I realized towards the end of my trip, I really didn't have to. My mother, despite the 25 years past, was still my mother. My message to the question, what would you do to make your parents happy in one day if you had that time? I think the answer is quite simple. Be yourself. Because parents will always be your parents. And you will always be their children. And I thank my mother very much for a wonderful holiday. I'd do it again very, very soon, as soon as I possibly could. Thank you very much for listening to me.